Madison Square Garden, February 27, 2013. A wiry guard pulls from 28 feet, spins mid-air, and looks to the rafters before the net even quivers. 54 points later, fans chant a name they can't quite believe: Wardell Stephen Curry. That night didn't just crown a scorer, it birthed a new sport-wide obsession with the impossible three. Some called it genius, others called it the beginning of basketball's downfall. But how did a friendly, God-fearing shooter become public enemy number one for purists, and the patron saint for every kid launching from the logo? Back in 2009, the Warriors drafted Curry for one reason: his textbook release. Trash talk? Not really. Celebration? Just a sky point for mom and the man upstairs. 4 years in, the sophomore slump was supposed to humble him, until MSG turned into his personal practice gym. That 54-pointer came with baby shimmies and a smirk he tried to hide. A week later, Mogo Sport mailed him a lemonade-flavored mouthguard. Suddenly, even his gum shield smelled like stardom. Next stop, Hollywood Theatrics in Lakerland, Staples Center, April 2013. Kobe on one end, a skinny sharpshooter on the other. Curry drops 47, shakes his shoulders, and jogs back on D, yelling, "We ain't done yet." The league notices. Not just the points, but the panache. 2 weeks later, in Denver's altitude, he fires, swivels 180 degrees, and jaw jacks with the Nuggets bench while the ball's still airborne. The internet loses it. The phrase, "turned before it dropped," becomes a TikTok audio 12 years before TikTok even exists. Fans loved it. Gatekeepers grumbled. And the grumbling was about to get louder. 2015-16 is video game absurdity. 30 PPG, unanimous MVP, and a walk-off 37-footer in OKC that sends Mike Breen's voice to karaoke heaven. Bang, bang. Kids sprint outside to brick identical shots. Coaches facepalm. Mark Jackson warns on national TV that Curry's antics are hurting the game. Old school articles flood feeds. Is Steph breaking basketball? Meanwhile, league three-point attempts skyrocket, chasing the Warriors' math. The backlash peaks just as a super team is born. Kevin Durant joins. The Splash Brothers upgrade to a tsunami. November 7th, 2016. Curry yanks 13 triples in 36 minutes, then counts them out on his fingers for a national audience. Cameras catch binocular celebrations, flexes, and mean mugs. Teens mimic the swagger. AAU coaches beg for layups. By 2025, three-pointers make up 42% of every NBA shot, double the rate pre-Curry. Purists blame him. Sneaker companies thank him. Data agrees with both. But dynasties crumble, and ankles don't care about narratives. 2019 Finals carnage. Durant and Thompson go down, and so does Curry's ring streak. A broken hand, an empty Chase Center during the bubble, and whispers of washed. January 3rd, 2021. Portland trash talks him pre-game. He detonates for 62, pounding his chest, chattering, "Say less." Social feeds roast the haters. He hops on a podcast. "Stop tagging me in bricked half-court heaves. Earn the right to shoot them." The chef was simmering. It was time to serve the dish that put rivals to sleep. Literally. 2022. Playoffs. Game 3 versus Denver. Tie game, OT looming. Curry drills a sidestep dagger, folds his palms under his cheek, tilts his head. The crowd gasps. Twitter GIFs multiply. 2 months later, he drops 43 in Boston, walks across enemy parquet flashing the same bedtime pose. Overnight, Little League pitchers, WNBA stars, even pop singers tuck imaginary toddlers after big moments. But the real global explosion came across the Atlantic. Gold medal game versus France. Score tight, 35 seconds left. Curry sidesteps, fades over 2 defenders, splashes home the dagger, then holds the night-night for a full 5 beats, long enough for a Louvre selfie. Post-game, he rocks a hoodie reading, Nui Nuit. 2 weeks later, SC30 files European and US trademarks for the French phrase. Even Steve Kerr quotes it at a political rally. After the election, night-night. With the celebration copyrighted, what could he possibly do next? All-Star Weekend lands in San Francisco. Curry becomes first host city player to snag Kobe Bryant MVP twice. In the presser, he's asked yet again if he ruined the game. He laughs. If you think threes broke hoops, get in the gym, put the hours in, and try ruining it too. He endorses the new Final Four format, saying the game needed fresh energy. Then, because words are never enough, he drains a no-look backward half-court moonball in warm-ups. Viral, obviously. But greatness never escapes gravity. 3 weeks later, March 21st, 2025. MRI shows a pelvic bruise. No structural damage, but a reminder the human frame isn't built for nightly logo launches. He sits a week, returns, drops 28 on limited minutes, then jokes, "Trust me, range ages better than hops." The range is eternal. The debate is too. Did Steph Curry ruin basketball? Maybe. If ruin means turning set-shot centers into stretch fives and forcing defenses to guard 30 feet from the hoop. Did he save it? Absolutely. If saving means making a game invented before radio feel TikTok fresh again. One statistic speaks louder than fandom wars. Global NBA viewership is up. Three-point accuracy is at an all-time high, and a kid in Manila can mimic the exact shot arc he saw on YouTube that morning. That's Curry's legacy. Permission to dream bigger, shoot further, and celebrate louder. Just remember to put the reps in before the night-night pose. So when the next prodigy turns and walks away before his release finds nylon, don't blame the swagger. Blame the skinny guard who once stared down Madison Square Garden and changed basketball forever with a grin, a shimmy, and an audacious belief that the basket was never too far away. Because sometimes breaking the game is how you build a new one.